Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Bassey in at the center position.
At the line, Clint Capella. At the line, 2 times.
No good on the free throw.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And he can't hit the second. On offense, here's Utah. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Good on the bucket.
Irving just so dynamic on offense, guys. A million ways he can hurt you. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Markkanen. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Here's Brunson, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
B.A., one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Irving, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Irving. Pass to Abaji. Here's Bassey. Clock at 6. Capella with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The try by Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Pass to Abaji. Outside Irving. Now here's Markkanen. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Capella. Sabonis comes in for Warren. And it's Allen in for Thomas. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. The Nets with a lead. Pass to Lopez. 4-3. The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Irving. Markkanen against Lopez. Got a piece of it. And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got 9. Here's Irving. 23 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
The shot by Terry, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Irving following the bucket by the Nets. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now go on to the Jazz.
The first free throw is good, and the Nets making a change here. Williams is checked in, and he makes both free throws. The Nets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to Lopez. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Williams. The offensive rebound. And here's Lopez. The putback. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. That one's good from the corner.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Williams finds Lopez. Over LeVert. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got T.J. Warren. He's out there with Clint Capella, and it's Lopez in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He picked up 33 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Brunson is checked in for Brooklyn. Massey, he's checked in for Utah. Irving comes in for LeVert. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Pass to Bowl. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And there's the lob. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Bassi. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well,
so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling.
It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. At the half, the score, Brooklyn.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Jazz shooting it at 52%. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Bassey in at the center, locking down the middle. Bold. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Capella. Tight defense on him. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
So it's Utah now. Pass to Abaji. Marking it outside. Here's Irving. Beyond the arc. Abaji can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bowl. Inside. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
It's Warren on the wing. And here's Lopez. Outside Brunson. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Here's Abaji. Fires from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more 3-point attempts than regular 2-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Utah calls time here. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, B.A., I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Terry. Fires for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Capella's got rebound number 8 now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the shot goes.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To the wing on the left. Bassey, good.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Lopez. He's guarded closely. The turnaround. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Bassey. 1:04 left in the third quarter. And the shot goes down.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Lopez. 25 points in the game, and Capella gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Bassi. Into the lane. Rejected by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
So the Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 27 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Williams defending. LeVert up top. No good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Clint Capella, and it's Edwards in at power forward. So that's the Nets 5. And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Washington against Edwards, who poked away. And it's Washington missing. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Lopez. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
6 to shoot. It's LeVert on the wing. He gets it in there.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Lopez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul, team second.
The free throw drops for Lopez. Sharp, he's checked in for Capella. And Lopez drops them both. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Williams. Now Lopez. Williams defending. Launches a three. And Lopez with the three. Lopez has got 38 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
This one for three. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Pass to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Perfect.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Lopez has got 47 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew.